Yeah, this is scrap TV. Doing it live. Yeah, we're doing it live tonight. Live this morning. Live this evening. Live this afternoon. This is deSz'e. And yeah, I'm here. I made it. I lost my bit. Just that quick. We definitely figured it out and found out where it is. Can't be too far. Let's do it with hand. Let's do it by hand. We're not worried. We're not concerned about that. We'll do it by hand. We got the truck coming, and we are definitely on fire today. So yeah, basic screwdriver. I have the bit for your drill, and it falls, shoots across the room somewhere. I don't know where that went. That was quick. That was quick. That was quick. So yeah, unscrewing the housing. You wondering about how much it costs to get TV repaired, right? A flat screen. And you be like, oh, that's too much. That's way too much. That's too much money to be paid. We'll just go buy another one, right? Yeah. That's what they want you to do. Is go buy another one. They don't even want to repair it because parts they put on here is like snap-on parts. And the stuff is so small. The micro compressors, microcomputers, so small. When you try to fix one thing or solder something, you pretty much mess up the whole mechanism. Oh, it's gone because you're not going to be able to find that part or find another part. Most companies try to make it proprietary for only their company parts, not other companies' parts, where you can just fix it with another. You can use that Magnavox over there. You can use that Philips. No, Philips is definitely proprietary equipment. Sony, proprietary. LG, proprietary. Get the parts from them because they had the parts made specially for their machine. They don't want you repairing anything. They don't. They don't want you inside the machine, you know. So they had a little tape over one screw. If you open that one screw and took that tape off there, you violated your warranty. Quickly violated. That last screw. Yeah, you're in there. You're in 4th century. So you're constantly buying a new printer, your printer just out of ink, right? Still, you don't have time for that. You don't have time for none of this stuff no more. The disposable arts of electronics. Things have gotten that particular way. You get tired of something and you don't like the color no more. You don't like the way it looks in your front room. You don't like it. Kid went off to college. Somebody's deceased or somebody has divorce situation, all kind of things. There are all kind of ways that people get rid of stuff. All the moving. Can't take it over here. Take it to Kansas. No. We're not taking it. We're going to buy a new one when we get there. Different reasons. Evictions. Evictions. Refurbishing. Whatever. Remodeling a building. They want the old stuff out of there. Want the new stuff in. Want the new model. They don't want the old model. They want the new one. Get ready for the new. Get ready for the new. Style. Boom, boom, boom. You see me? I'm gonna put my glove back on. I had the glove off because I had to hit the play button. There's some nitro gloves that you can hit all the buttons on the computer, on the touch screen. Some not. I did one thing the other day and cut the program off. I'm not trying to do that. That was silly. One bad move can mute your whole program or cut the video out or send you into a retouch program. So this is our satellite board. Taking a satellite board off. Also taking every screw out of here. It's on the back panel. I'm not worried about the screw in the front unless I really wanted the acrylic. You can use the acrylic for something totally different if you want to. The acrylic is the thing that's in between the lights and the plastic parts, the hips. The plastic flimsy parts are here called HIPS. This is called acrylic. This is what you've seen in the stores during the famine. You know, when we were doing the social distancing at the store. This is what's in every flat screen TV. Got this acrylic in there. So it keeps you between you and the customer. Right. It can also be used as a graph. It can also be used as something else that you want to use it for. Whatever you want to use it for, you can use it as protection. Right. It's up to you. Acrylic usually goes for, if you're selling just those, they stack heavy and they are heavy to move. So you must put it in something that's going to be actually, hey, good morning to you. Hey, I'm saying hi too. Yeah, that my man came back through. Okay, Mary. All right. And Brandon Long, 3520. What's up? Good morning. Yeah, we're recycling this morning. We got a truck coming here at 8 o'clock. So we're just getting a couple things done. I said maybe I'll show y'all a little couple of extra little clues on how to make a little extra cash. A little extra cash. Everybody has a flat screen now. The one program before this was the old school CRT, old school TVs. Easy to do, but you need to get all the screws out and all the wires cut. You need to get your copper thing out of it. Copper around the ring of the TV. You're talking about flat screens. Not much copper, but we're talking about consolidated copper, which is on these consolidated computer chips too, which have the gold and the silver, what you're talking about. Gold and silver. Gold is at an all-time high right now. We don't want to date the tape, but hey, gold goes up and it goes down. Silver goes up, comes down, but sometimes silver just sits there. And that's what it's doing right now. It's just sitting there at not the best rate, but it's better than what you would get 10 years ago. So, hey, trade the silver, man. I traded my silver 2 weeks ago, and boy, I needed that extra 300 bucks. And then 300 bucks again for a little piece of gold. I'm like, yeah, I need that. That was before the prices went skyrocket. We're at an all-time high on gold right now. So we've got to break this stuff down even more to get the real stuff. We need a gold nugget and we can send straight to the people. 85-inch TV. Uh, oh, just no picture. But you said Sony, didn't you? Yeah, that's something I don't repair. Sony. Sony got so many parts in there that sometimes make sense, but don't make sense to the average repair guy. Man, Sony is a beast. Trinitron and that other brand they got underneath them. Not Bravo. It might be Bravo. Yeah, Sony Bravo. Yeah, you're talking about something that is too complicated. Sony, man, I used to repair Sony stuff, but I can't do it anymore. Not nowadays. Not nowadays. Even if you ordered the part and switched it out yourself, no, you're not gonna pass go. You'll be mad. You'll be frustrated even more. And then you're trying to give it to the scrap man. Or try to put it in the trash, discard it, put it in the garage. Yeah, Sony is like that, man. Sony, I can't do nothing for them. I can't repair any of those. The parts are too close to each other. It's too populated. You fix one thing and you break three others. That's what's up with Sony. I'm not mad at it. I like Sony. And I've got a segment on my channel about Sony only. All Sony products. I got the Sony camera, I got the Sony mini cam, I got Sony PlayStation. I got everything from Sony, man. But repairing them, you ain't getting nowhere with no repair. Now, I don't know Sony. There will be no repair on the Sony. Not in my house. When you say Sony, I'm done. I don't even want to look inside of it. It's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. That ain't me. That's them. They made life complicated. It should be the best products in the world with Sony. They got LG and Samsung and all these other guys in there. No. It's a different game. You must be aware. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. Just needing a screen ain't the problem. That ain't the problem. If it's a keepsake TV that you got sentimental value in, yeah, take it to the repair guy. He's gonna charge you out the butt because you gotta put all those screws back in the right spot. Different screws on each part. But you wanna get somebody that's an authorized dealer, authorized repairman, and let them do it because yeah, you're doing it yourself. You can order it and they'll give you the part. You can order on eBay. You can do all these things. I was selling parts for a minute. And yeah, it's just too much. With my meter and everything. It's no. It's a headache. Don't you know I got 4 people that have brought me Sony products that they tried to fix themselves. Yeah, they tried to. Oh, I did everything they said to do. Did everything they said to do. Got the part, brand new part. Put it on there. Didn't work. Didn't work. That's not, hey, that says something about that company, man. That's not me. Other people are telling me, oh, it's too difficult to do anything, and it'll never be the same. Sony TV will never be the same. So that's where I get off talking about any particular product because I know that product is hard to do. So what I've done is pulling the housing off and the last part of this flat screen so I can get this. These are called TV strips. Probably the hardest thing to get on is this part, which is wired. This is actual copper wire. It's housed differently in some plastic silicone type thing. But when you pull this out of this socket to fit it back in there, this is why flat screens go bad. Most of the time, this goes to the screen. This is probably what happened. If you moved it recently, or you had a moving company move them, or you moved it from one room to the other, this part comes out. This part right here, it comes right out. But you gotta fit it back in there. Now, with all that movement, these kind of get astray. They come out, or they half sticking out like that. And that's a bad connection. There's your connection with the screen. That's what that is. Some machines have a button where you can flip it up, put the thing strip in there, and flip it down and lock it down. Not all of them don't have that. They don't have it. The very rare ones got that. So yeah, you talking about a Sony screen, that's probably the issue. If you're talking about it, and just think about what you did last with it. Did you move it from a room? Did you move it in a car? Did you hit a curb? Did you hit a pothole in the street that caused some vibration to make that TV strip come out of this connector? That's the one that goes to the screen. It goes to the screen. It's what the TV strips are called. They got the little gold pieces on them. They go bad. Everything goes bad. Nothing lasts forever, baby. That's just how it goes, man. And I didn't write that rule. I didn't do that. That was here before I got here. I swear about Sony. I love them. I love their company. I love their products. But in these last 20 years, they found ways to be cheaper with the product. It's just not a Curtis Mathes type thing. When, Curtis Mathes, back in the box, RCA, they was just good. Sony is RCA, but yeah, it was some good products. Admiral, all that stuff like that. Good products, but they were known for having good parts. They're known for having good parts. But yeah, once again, the TV strip is the last part on the flat screen that you want to take off and recycle. Put those strips with your satellite, or otherwise send those to my people's board store. So there it is, black and white, baby. Pick a side. There it is, black and white, man. How to do a flat screen TV. Definitely how to recycle it. Yeah, there are a lot of different ways, but that's one right there. And this is a plasma here. Now, plasmas are a little bit harder because they have a lot more parts. Just think about what happened in the advent of doing new TVs based on old tube TV. Okay, the new TVs, they had to sell those to you. They had to make you want to buy them. They had to make them look like they're going to last like the other ones. The other ones are still working. There was no reason for us to get off the tube TV style. So you need more channels for the military and all that stuff. Bull corn. Bull crap. I'm down here in the lower states. I can still pair on an old TV. You know who's still on the old TV? The Spanish crowd is still on. The Latino crowd is still on broadcasting. The shopping network is still on regular TV, on the old school TV. Plug one up and put an antenna on there and see what I see. You're like, whoa, they still broadcasting. Well, nothing wrong with them TVs, man. Them old TVs work for a long time. Long time. Just drop that. Hopes to find my bit dropper. Yeah, we don't know what happened to that. It just get up and go, got up and left, and I gotta find it. So anyway, when you talk about a plasma, they had to sell you on that plasma. It's like, oh, we got these new plasma, we gotta sell you on this one. We gotta make y'all buy these. This is the new thing. I said, thanks, so I appreciate it. Yeah, all these new things, and you want people to buy into this, disregard the old stuff. Right. Okay. So we disregard it, and now you see the new flat screen came out after the plasmas, LED, the LCD, LED, all those different ones. They got 3 or 4 other ones, UHF and all these different ones, right? Plasma probably the strongest of all of them, but those LEDs, those don't last for like maybe 2 years. If you use it all the time, it probably go out in a year. If you use it basically, like a regular thing or a monitor or something, yeah, you probably about 2 years. 2 years of life, maybe 3. And that's it. You gotta go buy another one because the parts ain't that big. You're not putting that much housing on it. There's no metal, plastic housing. Everything's going ABS now. Put a chip on there, flame retardant, and yeah, everything's going toward the cheaper style of things. So yeah, and we'll look inside of this plasma real quick. It's old school right here. This take time to get all these screws out of here. So think if I was repairing this, a plasma TV, how much time I'm putting into it, getting all these screws out with a drill or hand. Can't just slam it on the ground and everything falls out. That's what the new ones are. The new ones are plastic. But you gotta charge for that time. That's just time doing all this. It takes time. You gotta charge. You have to charge for your time working on somebody's TV. That's discouraging to the customer. Like, oh no, $300? And all you gotta do is change the screen? For $300, all you gotta do is, I'll try it myself. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win that way. There's no way to win on that. You're not an authorized repairman. You don't know what you're doing. You want to know, but you don't. You have not a clue. You did not take the basic principles of electronics. You didn't take those courses in school. You didn't read any books about how electricity works. You didn't do none of that. Well, in case of trial and error, we're not even trying to try for no electricity. Ain't nobody trying to play with nothing that, ain't nothing plugged in or nothing. Having to play with stuff. I've seen some sparks come off some of this stuff, even if it hasn't been plugged in for years. Certain things like hammer and friction, you don't know what's combustible or not. So, yeah, you got to be very careful with these things. Very careful. So, yeah, this is deSz'e Scrap TV. We're doing the live instructional on flat screens. We did the TVs. We did the air conditioner. And CRTs was the TVs. Closest to a TV. And this is the flat screen. This is a plasma. They're very heavy. Remember the old school TV? Old school flat screen TV was actually heavy as all get out. Couldn't just hold it with one hand like the new ones. Can't do it. But that plasma would come on and it would play. And you would have a nice looking picture. So the start of high definition. Very nice picture. Very warm colors. Some of them had HDMI on it. Some of them don't even have speakers on it. You have to hook up a speaker system. It would have those spring terminals on the edge. The spring terminals allowed you to hook it into your stereo. This is for the hi-fi guy. This was the hi-fi, high fidelity audio file listener. The guy who spent money on his program. He wants his stuff to sound great. He wants his movie to look like he's in the movie itself. And from the hi-fi, they gave everybody hi-fi. Everybody got high definition. Into the next realm of television. Some more cheap. Most of them have the same spec on it. So 3 hours. Actually 2. 2.5 hours next. Gotta be ready for the truck. Okay, now I think I can pull it off. Anything else holding it down? Yeah. My mellow, it's on you. So what you gonna do? It's on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. The beat don't stop till the break of dawn. All right. One more screw. It's always one more screw, right? Stop you from getting into heaven. You have to do everything right. Get it tight. Because this is the plasma interior. Plus it had room for expansion. For computer inside of it. And everybody has the money to get the expanding computer side. But indeed, I go right in, start getting my wires, put my wires in the box. Sometimes I unscrew everything and then cut my wires. I cut the wires first, and I can just go straight unscrewing, put those in the box. So with a plasma, you got a lot more parts, a lot more money parts, a lot bigger transformers, bigger heat sinks, which is aluminum. Wires. 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 Taking off all them little pieces off of it. I want straight wires. Okay? Put your head, put your glasses on. You can see me breaking off these, which are full of copper. Brief hit with the hammer. You pull copper out. Look at that. It's nice. Ooh, good shot. One-handed shot with glasses on. So, pulling your copper out like that. There you go. All these rings of copper, these need to be busted down with a hammer. Just crack it on one side. Crack it on the other, and then you can start spooling it. You can spool it and put it right with your other copper. Take the metal out of the middle of metal piece. Metal, magnet, lead type thing. That goes in the metal box. Oh, we missed that one. But that's where it is. Just make sure that metal part's out. You got your wires. Okay? You want to hit your heat sinks off. And the way you hit your heat sinks off, use aluminum. The way you hit your heat sinks off, pretty much you want to go in a direction like that so it comes out easily. or it comes out like that. But still, you've got to take the metal off of there. So right there is the little thing that was holding it on the board, which is metal. You have to peel that back and pull it back like that. That way you got your metal. You got that. Now you need to get those off of there. It's copper as well. It's copper enclosed in plastic, which you'd have to crack those like we were saying earlier. We need an electric hammer that be on a conveyor belt, pop those little things and give you straight copper. We're going to put this in the box. It needs to be produced. Box that needs to be produced. Got my glasses on. The rest of the heat sink. The heat sink is on the green. Leave those. Till you know what you're doing with it. Sometimes hit a heat sink on the side. It'll come up just as well. Oh, good shot. Heat sink. Good shot. The reason I wear the glasses when I'm doing this hammering, because anything can go anywhere. And I'm stuck out. If my eyes get hit. Yeah, another side of Scrap TV. She really didn't know it was coming with. Didn't know it was coming with this one. We're gonna hit the scene early today. I want to be ready. Time he comes, we'll start that shenanigan stuff. But I'm ready to go, man. It's taking too long, man. All that, let's go, rushing me and stuff. Dude, I'm gonna be ready for him. Load it up, let's go. Holla, have a good weekend. Talk to you next time. I don't like that rush. Don't rush me, man. I ain't rushing yet. I ain't rushing yet. But he wants to go fast like that car. Yeah, it's fun until you get a ticket. Until you get that ticket, but you get a couple tickets, kind of start to slow down a little bit. Sorry, you do slow down. You have to. You take your privilege away from you. If you can hot rod your life, just do anything you want, please. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. So I got most of it off. I got one more here. That there. Cut my copper off. Another copper thing. Another copper tower. There's a copper tower. I can pull the black off and then still pull the copper off of it. Okay. Now my board is not good for anything now. I'm going to chuck it in the metal box. Oh, that was a good shot. Good shot. That copper needs to be busted out of those transformers. See, we just keeping it safe. We just keeping it real, baby. Oh, that was a good shot. All three pieces, separate pieces, landed in the bucket. Beautiful. I love when I do that one. You look like y'all all gonna go different directions. Y'all fall into the bucket. Awesome. Yes, sir. Yosemite. Sometimes it's not a screw. It's a fastener. Again, there's other little pieces on here with a little bit of copper motive on it. You can see up close on this particular beat. Right here. Right there. Right there. Right there. Those are copper, right? And you have to use the pliers to get those out. You would squeeze the top. Squeeze the top, which pops out. And then there you go, some more copper right there. So these are integrated circuits, man. These are definitely a lot of copper on these guys. This is what replaced the big TVs. So there's still copper recovery, but not as much as it is on a TV. And old school TVs and CRTs more so than anything. CRTs got so much copper on them. The board and the yoke and the we missed that one. But yeah. Maybe not as much metal, but definitely enough compartments to make the money. Either way it goes, all TVs have something in them that you can recycle. So that's our main thing. I'm just flattening these out as we go through the thing. Appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for checking me out. This is actually a how to break down and how to recycle a flat screen TV. Yes, or display monitor. Same thing in most cases. In most cases. We do that and we will count it down. We're talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the end of this particular program. End of this particular session. This is the end of the podcast. And I appreciate you coming through, checking me out. I'm deSz'e, Scrap TV. We're doing it again. We're doing it again and again. Letting you know how to make a little extra money from the flat screen TVs you got. Flat screen, we've done TVs, we've done air conditioning. We'll do a heater as well. And we'll do you women, y'all have hair crimping tools, hair rollers, electric hair rollers, electric pressers, eyelash things, anything that plugs up. You will cut the cord and cut the tip of the cord too. You know, this part here. Cut that off, but you have brass on those tips. But you've got wires. You know you got plenty of them. One goes out, you got another hair dryer. Well, when they go out, go ahead and cut those cords. I got a thing on that one. We'll show you those. Anything that plugs up or has batteries has some kind of copper in it. So we'll show you how to redo that and recycle it, turn some of that stuff into money. You spent money, or you were lending this stuff, and now you need a little extra money. That shouldn't be hard. It's a matter of taking your time. Take your time and get the screws out. Cut the cords. Categorize everything that you got. I didn't know what I was doing at an earlier time. I didn't know it was more money in this if I keep breaking this stuff down. So that's where it's at. This is deSz'e. I'm Scratch TV, baby. I did it again. We came through. And yeah, the link is in the description. Trying to put my first post up on my email list. Join my email list. The link is in the description. Also under my name. I'm deSz'e. And I'm trying to help. I am helping. I'm helping myself too. I gotta go get that bread, baby. Gotta pay. It don't operate off of love. Should, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So we're talking about good parts like this. This has gold in it, so I wouldn't put that on gold or silver connectors. Something else connects to this. The computer connects to this. Definitely a keeper. That one goes upstate, or it gets broken down with the acid stuff that you can see. So yeah, good morning to you guys. And it's Nadine Adams in there. Hey, I see you. Already. And thanks, bro. Already. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. Thank you very kindly. Yeah, this is definitely working live right here. In a working podcast. These will be harvested today. Momentarily. Waiting on my man to get here. And hey, I gotta be ready for him when he gets here too, man. Cannot stall this guy. He got a boss, and I am a boss. I gotta do my bossly duties too. Can't just expect something all the time. I'm just gonna win every time. No. I got problems to deal with too. So there you go. Pull that board off of there. Definite money. Definite money. Just that one. Oh, we almost got that one. Wrong box. Yeah, with a plasma, there's just so much more in it. More wires and everything. Yeah, they made sure that these worked like the old schools. They made sure that. Why they so heavy? Why they costed so much money? So many parts. Too many parts. Too many parts. Too many parts. Too many parts. Vans and all kind of stuff. You know, I get to this part right here. I only want this this little piece here that goes to the TV strips, which goes to the actual screen. That's all I really want now. Is left. So I can't get that. And they got so many bars and pieces of metal in the place where I need to get to. There's wires up under here. I can't get to all that stuff. Pull it out from the side like this. More wires. I've got most of my stuff out. I can pull some through here. More wires. I'm pressed for time. I try to get this main part out and get my TV strip out. And then I'm done after that. If I can't get the TV strip out, what was the last little processor on here for the TV screen? I'm not going to be worried about it. I'm not. I'm going to cut it out. It's just too much. See, so even when you was repairing these were a beast. You need to know where all those wires, what they go to, and how does the plasma TV work. Remember, you couldn't put a plasma up. You couldn't put it on the side or something with the liquid or something. You know, like, don't put it on the side. Just keep it straight up. You know, like a refrigerator. Have it laying on the side when you're moving it. Have it sitting straight up and down like you'd have it in your house. You don't want the Freon to be acting funky inside the tank. That kind of logic. That's good enough for that. Yeah, another chip. You had to get that one. Then we want to go for the TV strips. TV strips, use a flathead thing, flathead screwdriver. Move these safety clips out, which prevent the TV strips from going out. That's the main part that keeps the TV going. Is that TV strip. Power supply too, but that TV strip, buddy. That slips out. You ain't got no picture. And I'm just folding it back. Some of these plasma, your frame on the front, underneath the plastic, is aluminum. Sheet aluminum. You can muster that off. You can make a little money there. Sheet aluminum is pretty much at 53 cents a pound. It's not really worth it. If I'm going to do, if I got the time, I'll pull it off. And I'll put it with my other aluminum, sheet aluminum. Cans and all that stuff is at the same price. I can stomach it. TV strips on the edge of every TV. On the edge. So if you ain't going that far into a TV, you ain't making no money. You're not gonna make no money off of whatever you're trying to recycle. You're gonna go throw it just away. Oh, it's a plasma. It's heavy. So still pulling out wires. Still pulling out wires. It's heavy, so you go through it for just for weight. Weight ain't nothing. Weight ain't no money. Weight is not a money. It's just not a money style. That's what you did when you first started going to the scrapyard, going to the recycle center. That's what you first did. Now you know better. You know better. You know this stuff has to be broken down. Ain't no way you just gonna go in there and take something that you bought in the store and bring it back up there. Bring it up there and then make some money. You're not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. Ain't number two fruit. Clay D. Clay D. Clay D. Clay D. Clay D. Clay D. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely clean up your area. Clean up your area. Yes, sir. We get ready for the next recycle. And that's where it's at, man. We're talking about recycling, man. Recyclable, recycling recyclables. Renewing renewables. We're making it renewable. Our recycling. So let's get us a box and get some of this copper up. Keep these and get ready for the next one as well. This is the next one. It's the same thing over and over again. But you have to cut the cord. Remove the brackets. Remove your brackets. And then remove the housing, the plastic housing on the back. Maybe it's metal. But remove that. And then you go for your chips. You go for your TV strips on the edge of the TV. Bottom edge or the top edge is where those strips are. Strips have gold plated pieces on there. Gold plated pieces, which you can take off with the proper chemicals. And disclaimer, I am not the guy that does that. I'm not the guy that does all that nasty stuff, man. I'm trying to get nasty. I gotta learn how to get scientifically nasty, man, without hurting myself. Cause dealing with acids, boy, it can burn you. It can do you, man. It'll learn you. Backwards from you. It'll make you feel totally different. You don't want to mess with no acid like that. You need to know what you're doing. So I'm doing very much research on that, on how to do it. Smoldering is not, I mean, it's messy, it does it, but it doesn't do it the way the jeweler wants it. The jeweler wants it in its pure form, a nugget. They want gold like this, where you can see it, you can feel it. Not with a whole bunch of foreign products on it. No, we ain't gonna take this one. Like, but I need $100. I need $500 right now. It's an ounce of gold. No, I need 1,000. No, we're not gonna be able to take this. This has too many pieces of crap on it. So you need to get it to its purest form, and that's what I do on my copper. my brass. I try to give them the purest I can get, close as I can without having to tell them because if you did do anything chemically with it or foundry style, they want to know what you cut it with, how you, what tools did you use, where do you live, where is your farm, because you ain't supposed to be in the city burning no wires and stuff. Or doing chemical experiments in the city. City has its own problems of pollution and air pollution and all. So yeah, you gotta check your bylaws, city ordinances, public rules. All of them differ, city to city. So I think what I gotta do now, in the next 2 hours, I'm gonna do this other side of this room. I'm gonna do this side right here. I'm doing like 8. I want like 8 of them. Get enough smalls. Let's do 8 of these bad boys. Those are the big guys. The big guys need to be in the big boxes. My man will be here in a little bit. I've got 2 hours. 2 hours, baby. When I hear them air brakes, and I hear that horn, bah, bah. Yeah, I gotta be ready, bro. I gotta open up the doors. Let that blessing come in, man, because, hey, this is it. Ain't no mistakes where you are. You're going no further. This is it, baby. This is it. Kenny Loggins, baby. Michael McDonald on the keys. Who I thought knew music theory, but he knows it naturally. Because he made some really good hits with the Doobie Brothers and Amy Grant to Kenny Loggins to all these different people he produced. And he helped do the music for him. But yeah, my man Michael McDonald, definitely a pioneer in the music game. And just said he was just feeling whatever he felt. That's how I play, how I feel. That's what comes to my fingers, that's what I'm going to play. If I don't feel it, I'm not going to play. I do. Try to do it by the book, like other people. I'll just play the chords, boy. Just play what comes, play what the song says to play. Sometimes I feel like the song should do something different. We do the same song every night. I'm tired of doing this song. Yeah, let's switch up this one chord. Let's augment the 5th and diminish the 7th. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at all the honey dips in Gotham. Special dedication to the sister trying to rock. I'm with the Boogie Monsters too. I like that. That was a good album. A good rap album is the Boogie Monsters. Man. Seems like they would have had 3, 4 more albums after that. They were a Christian rap band. Caught up in the industry, I guess. Anyway, sometimes you gotta drop it on the ground. Crack that seal. These things been sitting together for dang near 10, 20 years. Chunky plastic. ABS. Another ABS. What is this PPOE? It'll tell you this was made in Mexico. This is called PSFR 17. 17 in the parentheses. Much different than ABS. It burns different. It changes form differently under heat. Different type of plastic. Not ABS. PR. 17. The number lets you know where it goes in the hierarchy of recycling. So I did this one. I come right down with it. Right down with it. Pulling my own wires out. All my wires out go in the wire box. Wire bag or whatever you put yours in. Yeah, how does that help me? Yeah. You just keep putting copper on that. Oh, I missed it. You keep putting copper on that spool. Off a spool onto your copper rope. Onto your copper rope. Keep putting it on there. That's all. Keep putting on there. That's just a hobby type of style. That's a hobby style. It's just sitting there and then working with the copper and just constantly winding it up until it's a big old mass of copper. You're like, wow. And it's heavy. It looks good. You're like, what? It might be a $20 stick. Especially if you can't pick it up with one hand. Shoot, you got me messed up. I'm thinking about that. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to help myself too. It's all about helping people, man. It is not about you all the time. All about helping. All about helping, G. So yeah, I'm actually cutting these up. Cutting these up, man. Doing the most. These are flat screen TVs. Cut the leads on the wires. Take these wires are called copper number. This is insulated number 3 wires. Same equivalence of a Christmas light. Not as much money as regular wires, but it's money nonetheless. And it's copper that runs through that small flat wire, which gives the thing power to do all these functions. Carrying audio, carrying video, carrying data. And I hope to find that thing. I'm going to do that as soon as I get off here. This is the end of this particular program. This is deSz'e. Scrap TV. We have done it again. We came through showing you how to recycle a flat screen TV, even by hand. If you got to do it by hand with a screwdriver, that's all you need. Screwdriver. If you got safety locks on there, you go to the nice. If you go to the home improvement store, dollar store. I saw the dollar store had a channel lock set. They had all kind of, actual set, uh, all the different safety locks on there, all the different heads for screwdrivers. All that was on there. I'm like, okay. They had it behind the counter at Dollar Tree. They had it behind the counter because that's what people want. They need something that's going to get all the screws. Everything is not Philip. Boom, boom. Everything is not that way. Everything is not regular butter knife style. No. No way, Jose. Everything is a little different. And just because I'm throwing my stuff into the bag over there, I mean I don't have to clean that off. Take the little plastic parts off. That's clean. It's called integrity. If you're not gonna be clean with it and integrity, hey, don't even do this, man. Stay out of this. You're gonna get caught if you're cheating. Cheating on the test, man, you'll get caught. You'll eventually get caught. You can't just keep cheating. There's no way to win like that. You must show some integrity. Show some accountability. So when I give them this whole Gaylord is straight make, straight clean. Dare you to say I put something dirty in there. Dare you. So when I go to the place, I'm looking at them like, hey man, this is straight make. No question asked. Take him over there. He's got the red or the blue sticker on the in the dash. He's going straight pure energy, pure metal. No foreign objects, no foreign things on it. It's all pure metal. That's what they want, man. They don't want that other crap. That goes over in the other pile. Let's call it caca pile. You know what caca is in Espanol? Trash pile. They got to do so much to get all that stuff off of there before they send it to their people. Nah. I get top billing. I get top billing. I'm getting every screw, baby. By the gram? Yeah, by the gram. Indeed. You must do this by the gram. If you're going to make any money with this, you must become like a chemist, biologist, a drug dealer, pharmacist. By the gram, baby. By the gram. Otherwise, you just playing with yourself. And I ain't playing 20-some years later, 30 years later. Man, I'm playing for keeps now, man. I'm serious. I'm playing for real. I'm playing for real, man. This ain't no playing. I'm actually not playing. I'm actually doing the part. I am the part. I became the character. This was my extra refuge, man. My way to get things done. Oh, you need another $500. Okay, give me a couple hours. Give me a couple hours. Let me put my head together. Let me law of attraction and put all this stuff in play. Put all this stuff in play. Let me get back to you. Quickly. Quickly. If I ain't quick with it, you go to the next person, right? You go to the next person. Another board. Okay. In this last part, I'm just going to hit these bad boys over here on this wall and destroy everything on that wall. Made to destroy. No surplus. Go ahead and kill them. Off. Off. Out of there. Cutter, like propel, like off. Spray. Chemical. Some more ABS. Count that plastic. Wired in a wire box. Some metal. I'll clean that off. Taking the little plastic pieces off. Unscrewing the plastic piece. So there's no question when I go into the scrapyard or the recycle center. There's no question. No question. My stuff is clean. Straight make. Where it's at. Straight make. I like having a good solid look on my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to determine what I make. I make what I make. And I get to come in and do my thing and move around and come back again. Come back again. And then come back again. Come back again. Then come back again. Come back again. And come back again. If I can. If I could make 20 trips, I would do it. Whoa, that was a good shot. So I need all the money. All the money. All the hog maw. All the pig feet. I want some hog maw, some pig feet sometimes. Not all the time. Like I can't eat fried chicken all the time. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's not a balanced diet. Not a balanced diet at all. So there we go. We did 2 flat screens and we did a plasma flat screen for you. Right there in front of your face. You heard the words that's coming out of my mouth. Oh, that boy hit the rim. Hoping to find my bit driver in a minute. I'm gonna need that for these big ones. Jukebox hero, pinball TV strip. You see, I'm digging deep into the core. I'm getting in between, prying that one little piece out, getting behind the board, holding it out, putting my screwdriver all the way around all night, putting it all the way down and pulling it out. That's the TV strips. And these TV strips have gold plating on them. Probably can't see it. You can see it there. This one don't have that much. That is how to recycle flat screen TV. I'm deSz'e, Scrap TV. Then again. Remember, clean up space as you go. You don't have so much to clean up at the end. Jeez. That's a lot of stuff. All that cherry juice I spilled. That cherry juice looks terrible when it turns bad. It's like blood almost. So there we go. Voila. We did it again, man. We thank you. Thank y'all for coming through. Thanks. We're doing it in a 5 o'clock slot. But we are definitely on fire. We're ready for homeboy in a little bit. You don't know what he's in for. We're going to be ready for him. I didn't go to sleep last night. So I'm up. I already took a nap earlier, but I'm up. So work through the night and do it. Let's do it again. Talk to y'all in a minute. 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1. This is the end of this particular zero. This is it. This is the end of the program. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through. We'll holler at y'all on the next one. Goodbye.